excited to have, because we get to talk to another one of our readers for HarmonyFest, which is really, really, really great. So for obviously, I think everyone almost knows me now, but I'm Sophia from Sacred You. We have the honour, the absolute honour and fun, I have to say fun, joy, of bringing HarmonyFest, which Charlotte is just 2 days away.
Amazing.
Oh my God, 2 days. We've been talking about this for about 3 or 4 months. But 2 days. And with me today is the beautiful Charlotte Mitchell from Sydney. And she's here. We're here today, Charlotte, to find out about you and about your readings that you're offering during HarmonyFest. So I'd love to know a little bit about you first of all. Tell us who you are.
Okay, well, I'll go back to the beginning. I'm actually a medical herbalist,
Okay.
Western herbalist. I then studied Chinese herbal medicine as well. I come from the UK. And so when I first qualified in Western herbal medicine, I had a practice in the UK for about 10 years. And during that time, studied Chinese herbal medicine. But I had always been interested in healing. Ever since I did the Western herbal medicine course, we learned massage and we learned, sort of different alternative ways of healing people. And I remember one of my fellow students said that my hands used to get very hot. And I didn't take any notice of it. I just carried on being a herbalist. But funnily enough, I shared a room in my first clinic with a healer. Energy healer, and she would give me some healing, and I just saw the results, which were actually quite spectacular. And she would also do readings, and so I started to get more and more interested in that area of things. So I combined my herbal medicine with reading and also healing.
Wonderful. And now you continue to do that? You do herbal medicine and your readings?
Yes, I do. Absolutely. So I have a herbal pharmacy here, and, some people choose to come and just have a reading, and some people prefer just to have the healing. But often it's really good to combine the two, because you can get information about yourself, but how do you implement it? How do you put it into practice so it actually brings results into your life? And I think if you can support the body, the mind, the emotions, the system, with maybe herbs. I also have essential oil blends, meditations. If we can use all those things, those tools, then people start to be able to control their own health.
Yes, yeah, and I totally hear you on that and totally agree. It's having the knowledge of all the different things that the universe provides us, all those herbs, which are incredible. And then also following, to going into that intuitive guidance and things like that, that you're offering through HarmonyFest, which I'm honoured. Totally, really, really, really honoured. So tell me more about the intuitive readings that you're offering.
So what I tend to do is I will scan the energy field. So I will look at the biofield, which, as we know, is basically the aura. But in academia, it's called the biofield. So I scan that. I also look at the organs and different parts of the body and see where the energy is flowing freely and where maybe it's a little bit blocked. So, for example, some people, maybe we're just getting very frustrated and we're wondering why we can't, stay zen and stay calm all of a sudden. And, you might have changed things in your life that have been irritating you, but still, for some reason, you don't seem to be able to overcome it. You seem to be able to be you're reactive.
Yes.
And sometimes the reason that is, even though you've dealt with the major issues that have caused the stress in the first place, you've actually got stress somatically stored in your body. And if you don't clear that in different parts of your body, then you continue to be reactive. So what I do is I go through the body system, I look at different organs and things, and I particularly do that based on Chinese herbal medicine, TCM, traditional Chinese medicine. So, for example, the liver in this case is often linked to frustration, irritation, those type of things, that spark of anger that can sometimes appear. And so we look at that and we see, is there a blockage in that liver area? And then with healing and the reading and the healing, we can help to clear that. And with my readings, I will also give tools to people so that they are able to move forward once they have the diagnosis.
Mm-hmm. Good. Well, I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to try and book in for a reading to see you, if not during HarmonyFest, then quite possibly afterwards. Wow. Now, HarmonyFest, as we said, is in 2 days' time. So here in Australia, it's October the 11th to the 13th. And on the other side of the world, it's no, I'm wrong. Here in Australia, it's October the 11th to the 14th. And in the Northern Hemisphere, it's the 10th to the 13th. Getting all caught up in dates at the moment. Now, and you are available throughout HarmonyFest, which is great. I'm looking at your times now. So for everyone who's watching, if you want to book a reading in for Charlotte, just to, get that guidance to find out. I love it how you say, Charlotte, first of all, to, if you're trying to do something and it's just not happening. You're wanting to change something and it's just not happening, then you help people with that. You tune in to see if there's any blockages anywhere in our system that's kind of stopping us from maybe moving forward. So,
yes, absolutely. Because, you can even have the head knowledge, but sometimes you can't actually implement it or put it into practice. So, yes, the idea is, first of all, let's look at what might be blocking you, could be blocking you. And we look at emotions, we look at thoughts, because thought patterns, are incredibly important, as we know. They impact on not only yourself individually, but also everybody around you, and thus your relationships, what you are able to co-create or not. So we look at that side of things as well. And then, yes, you will be given, if you come to see me, you will be given tools to be able to move forward in your life.
Good. Thank you. Thank you ever so much. And for everyone who is watching, I'm just having a look. We do have some people watching, which is great. Click on the links. Click on both links. We've got 2 links in there. First of all is click on the links for HarmonyFest, sacredyou.love. If you haven't registered, or do that now, sacredyou.love, register for HarmonyFest. You'll get to know everything about it. And also click on the links to book a session for Charlotte, because I really, really recommend doing that. Thoroughly recommend it, because we all need that guidance. Charlotte, we all need that.
I think we need
guidance.
Support sometimes, yes. Don't we? I mean, we have innate intelligence, and we do actually know through our higher self what is best for us and how we can progress forward. But life gets in the way, stress gets in the way, and sometimes we just don't have the space to be able to do it ourselves. Yes. As quickly as we would like. And so I think the support is incredibly important.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you ever so much for joining us.
That's all right. Sophia, can I just say one thing? Yes. On Wednesday, I am available early in the morning, but from 9, I'm not available. But for the rest of the days, I'm very much looking forward to being part of the fest. And thank you for inviting me.
Oh, I'm actually really honoured that you're here. I really, really, really am honoured. And as I said, before we finish up, is there anything else that you would like to share for the people who are watching? We do have people who are still watching. So let us know, is there any other benefits, or is there any other thing that people can come to see you about?
I think I treat anything from, of course, being a herbalist, I treat anything from physical conditions. So, you may be suffering from consistent migraines, or you might have terrible neck tension that you don't seem to be able to resolve. You might lose energy. You might find you get to the end of the day, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and you are just exhausted. You're drained, not tired, drained. So we can look very much at the physical aspects of health, but definitely if you're stressed or you emotionally sort of get to have emotional turmoil, or you have some trauma from the past, which I think we all have to some degree, that hasn't been resolved. And that's actually stopping you from moving forward, stopping you from achieving your financial goals or your, the harmonious relationships. So we look at all those different things. So yes, physical aspects of things, but also emotional, mental and spiritual aspects of your life. And, if you feel, again, if you're not progressing along your path in the way that you would like to, then we can also look at that as well.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. And again, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you ever so much for joining us for HarmonyFest. I mean, I know I've said that I honour you, and I really do, because bringing together, a herbal medicine, which nature provides so much, an abundance of healthcare, if we can only tune into it, okay, if we know what to use it for. And then on adding that, complementing that, is tuning in to the body and asking the body what it needs, and the blockages and everything else. So I just really like to thank you.
Oh, it's a pleasure. We have so much power within us and so much power to heal, and it's just harnessing it. And sometimes if you need a little bit of help along the way, then, that's where, thank you very much for putting this on, because it allows us to all meet each other and help each other along the way.
Yeah. And you never know who is listening, who you're going to meet. You just never ever know. So for everyone who is watching, whether it's the live or the replay, do connect with Charlotte. If you have any concerns, any blockages, any questions about your life and about your body, health-wise, and also, financially wise, emotionally, all areas of your life, come and book a time to see Charlotte, because I can feel, Charlotte, we're through internet, but I can feel your energy, and you're very, very powerful, very wonderful. So I said, I'm really glad, honoured that you're part of HarmonyFest and bringing your gifts and your knowledge to HarmonyFest, to Sacred You, and to the world.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.